11 months of not drinking, guys. Today I just completed 11 months sober. A lot of people ask me why, which is quite annoying. It's just, I would never ask someone, oh, you're drinking, why are you drinking? Okay, first things first, I was never a heavy drinker. I would binge drink every weekend. Alone at home, I would just have a full bottle of red wine, which I miss sometimes. I was a fan of whiskey as well. I would just have whiskey on a Friday night, etc, etc. Anyway, long story short, last January at my birthday I was in Edinburgh for a weekend, and while in Scotland, of course I would want to try every single whiskey, every single ale, and it was a heavy one. And while I was in Edinburgh, I decided that I should have a little break. And that break continued. It was a month, and then it was 2 months, it was 100 days, and then it continued. And I started seeing the benefits. I started pushing myself and seeing, oh, hang on a minute, I'm with friends. How would it feel if I don't drink? So it was sort of like I was experimenting as well with myself, just to see how I would be with friends and social situations without alcohol. And I have a lot to say about that. The first thing I noticed was that how can I put this? My patience was not the same with my friends as it would have been if I was drunk, basically. I would start getting annoyed with them quite early in the evening, and also I would get tired. I would just want to go home. That's what I noticed when in social situations. I wouldn't have the energy or the patience to deal with drunk people, let's just put it that way. What I can tell about not having alcohol for 11 months is that I mean, to be honest, I am a fit person. I go to the gym quite often. I eat healthily. It was just alcohol, the bad factor in my life. So, but my sleeping was really, really bad. I would just wake up in the middle of the night, then I couldn't go back to sleep. I fixed that, I think, because of the absence of alcohol. So I'm quite happy about that. My sleep has become a lot better. Again, I'm gonna have to say that for the standards of this normal person, I was a lightweight. I would just have a couple of drinks and then I would be hungover for 2 to 3 days. So I leave that for your judgment. Do I miss it? No, I don't. I don't miss alcohol. I don't even think about it. And it's so bizarre because now I compare it. It's the same experience as when, you know, like when you're like with someone and you break up with them and you can't, you know, the first week, the first month, the first 2-3 months, you think, oh, I can't live without them and I miss them, and you just check their social media and you're like, oh my gosh, I miss them and I'm so in love with them, I want them back. And then after a certain period of time, you're like, what on earth did I see on them? There's literally nothing. It's exactly the same with alcohol. I can't see any benefits. I honestly can't see any benefits. It was just Christmas the other day, And last Christmas, oh my God, I would be drunk every single day until the 2nd of January when we went back to work. Drunk to the point, that was my, it's so sad, that was my joy. I would go to the gym, I would eat healthy, and then in the evening I would just open a bottle of gin and just have gin and tonic and make dirty martinis, have a bottle of port and eat and drink until I pass out. And that was, how is that supposed to be enjoyment? I'm sorry, I don't know, maybe because I'm not into this anymore. I can see what it was doing to me, and I sort of thinking and looking at myself back then, I feel sorry for me. Is that really, you really have to have alcohol to feel happy? Like, is that your joy? And now I'm just, my day is full of, I know I don't want to sound dramatic, but it's full of joy. I'm learning a new language. I'm a musician, I do a lot of music. I read, I'm so creative, and honestly, alcohol is a hindrance. I'm not saying you should stop it. I know a lot of people are okay with moderation, they can drink and that's it. They can have one drink. Perhaps that was my issue. I couldn't just have 1 pint of beer. It would just go downhill. Like, I couldn't. So I cut that. 11 months today. 1 month to the full year. Would I go back to alcohol? Again, I don't miss it. I don't see the benefits. If I have a drink now, it would be just for the sake of being social with other people. Sometimes, I know it's funny, sometimes I have nightmares that I drank alcohol and I just wake up and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't ruin my streak. No, I don't think I will go back. I don't think so. Unless, knock wood, something really bad happens and I feel like, oh, I have to. Oh, by the way, when I was drinking, I would smoke as well, so I stopped smoking as well. I know. So a lot of one good thing leads to other good things. And yeah, that was my update on this. 11 months today. Well done, me. And yeah. Cheers to my peppermint tea, and cheers to Wonder Woman. Peace.